My brain has been kind of recalibrated into what I need to get out of each day. And I feel like the progress has started to be kind of steady, which I didn't feel like that at all 6, 7 months ago. So that's been really helpful.
Yeah,
So
this is the goal. That's how I want you to feel. And everyone's a little different in how long it takes for them to feel that way. You're doing this naturally, it's part of your routine, and it's just the application. Where do you feel like you were at that point with your nutrition and what you were struggling with most?
in January, I couldn't understand why I wasn't losing weight. My activity level was fairly high. Like, I was not somebody that didn't exercise. I was going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week and cooking a good amount at home. But I think that I wasn't able to transition like what I needed to eat now with my age to make sure that I was getting the sources of nutrients that I needed to stay satisfied. And I also think that that was lending itself to me eating things when I didn't recognize I was eating them, or also just not eating things that kept me stable blood sugars. And I think that was what was contributing to me either staying at the same weight or gaining weight and not really having a good understanding as to why that was happening.
More awareness around what you were actually eating throughout the day and it adding up more
Mhm.
than you realize. And two,
Yeah.
like you have a social job and going out to eat is a part of a lifestyle that you live. And I think you've come really far with that too.
Yeah, for sure. And like I've actually said this to friends of mine, which I was super helpful. You were like, you don't have to get everything out of every meal if it's not
Mm.
like something that's special. There's a lot of like expectation that when you're going out with clients or you're going out to like, an event, even it's just with friends, people want to order every course and have several drinks and all that stuff. Sometimes that's great, but I think I was just following the social norm of that's what you do versus instead of having 2 glasses of wine or 4 glasses of wine, have 1 glass of wine and then ordering club soda or like a non-alcoholic drink or just skipping that, moderating what the extras were. I think that's helped.
And each of those experiences looks different, whether you're out with your boyfriend, out with friends, out with coworkers, you value different things and different experiences. And I think you've done well with picking and choosing what is really important to you in those moments.
Yeah, for sure.
Where would you say that your nutrition and health and just mindset with nutrition is at this point?
I have also lost size, but I also just feel better. I'm not hungry during the day, which is weird for me. So, I don't have those fluctuations in like starving very often. I think that's holistically helping me. It's helping me sleep better. It's helping me have more energy at work. It's like kind of all of that together. But I do think I'm like very thoughtfully planning out my meals during the day. I'm very thoughtfully considering what has more protein, what has more fiber. It's not always perfect, but if the morning doesn't work out well, then I try to compensate later or manage it across the board. And I think that has been the thing that's helped me have the physical impact that I was hoping for. And I also feel like it's made me realize it's not necessarily just the way life is. In some ways, it's decisions I'm making and choices I'm making, which is huge too, because I didn't know if this was just like what everyone keeps telling me about being perimenopausal of, you're just going to gain weight and your sleep's going to suck and you're going to feel terrible. That just didn't feel like an outcome I wanted to have. So when being taking control of it a little bit, I think has made me feel a lot more in control of a lot of parts of my life.
And that is overarching message that I want women to be able to say and feel because there is so much we do have control over and it's not just what it has to be. And I think that is the biggest difference for you is that you didn't just let it be what it was, that you took personal responsibility and you made different choices that also wasn't life altering, doable within your busy schedule.
Yeah, and I mean, I still went on trips and I still
Yeah,
I still go out to eat a lot. I still
yeah.
have cocktails when I want to. It's not like I'm not doing any of those things. It's just I'm not doing them all the time. Or if I do them all the time, I'm making other choices on like the other part of the day so that it works. And I think other people have noticed it too. They're like, your skin
Yeah.
looks so good, seems so rested. That extra like pat on the back is helpful too, I think, just to keep focused.
But it's true. I mean, you exude how you feel. You exude how you feel on the inside. And your sleep has come so far where
Oh,
you said that in the beginning, you would be up all, and now like every once in a while, right? It happens like we don't have a great night's sleep, but then you can pinpoint of like stress or alcohol or whatever the case is. And then you just keep going.
yeah. And I do think I've like recognized that like some of the stress that I have in my job is it's sort of out of my control. So, but it doesn't have to be like a downward spiral where it then impacts like weeks. It might just be like a couple days.
You're so much kinder to yourself around that and recognizing, oh, I'm going to go to Italy and enjoy myself, but I'm also going to come back and just get back to my routine because I do enjoy what I'm doing and it feels good. So I think your rebound of coming back from those things is so much faster.
And I do think that the planning, like that, I'm so like type A that I think having it in one spot in that app has been super helpful to me because then the rebound isn't me just figuring out what's in my cabinets. It's like
Right.
me actually planning it out so that it's kind of a to-do list, like checking the
Yeah.
box, which for my personality is very helpful. For me, it really helps. You're just continuing on with what the plan is.
You've done great. But I think sometimes there's so much in our life that's out of our control. When we can do this in our control with nutrition, know I'm getting what I need to support myself when I feel good. It's like that I can make sure I feel solid with, and other things I'm more resilient that come my way.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. It helps give some structure, I think, and framework
Yeah,
to the things that are, yeah,
basic needs.
exactly. I
No, but
mean, to
I
me,
don't
this is
see you
like
doing that.
lifestyle switching. It's not like it's done. I did something to kind of jumpstart it, working with you
Yeah.
and with the training, but now it's become part of my routines. I feel like I trust myself to keep it going. And if I start to feel like I can't trust myself, I think I will call you again and we'll up our relationship again in the future. But I feel like
Yeah.
right now I'm in a good spot where I can handle it myself. That's really what I was aiming
Yeah.
for.